Happy New Year and welcome to 2017. Thank you very much if you are still watching this, because quite frankly I haven't done much different for the last month or so, I think, but it's a new year, it's a new start. As I said last week, this week marks the end of phase 1 and the start of phase 2. Basically, new year, new start. And I wanted to end it on a high. I'm actually ending it on a slight low because I've had a sore throat for the last week. It's been horrible. So if I do crack up in my talking, that's why. My voice seems to be here for now, but it's the same sore throat that my sister had on Christmas Day, and she actually couldn't speak as far as I can tell. So I'm hoping it doesn't get that bad for me. Wait and see job, basically. But it's putting a couple of my other channel plans on hold whilst I work out exactly what I can do to, or what I'm able to do later this week. So I'm just concentrating mainly on getting better. This seriously kicked in when I was driving home from work on Wednesday, where I went from having a bit of a sore throat to, by the time I got in the house, not being able to get up to temperature and then not being able to get down to temperature, and it just yo-yoed for 24 hours. And with the sinus pain as well, I was struggling to see straight. But it seemed to have some good effects on me as well, because obviously sore throat, you don't want to eat much because it hurts. It really does. And it's actually a weird one because I think it's hitting some sort of nerve near the top and it's making my tongue tingle a bit. So I actually haven't eaten as much as I possibly could have done, and that has helped me in my weight loss journey. So the last weigh-in, I actually was 21 stone and 12.3 pounds, which was up a pound and a bit from the week before. This one actually is my lowest one of the journey so far. It's 21 stone 9.5 pounds. So what that means is, in the latter half of 2016, I have lost 2 stone 7.7 pound of the weights that we recorded. That's an incredible feat, and I'm really impressed, and that's actually works out at just over 10% of my body weight. So for me, that's just huge. I can't believe I've done that, and I'm going to struggle with the fact that I've done that for a while. So what I'm going to do, and as usual I'm so prepared that I'm actually just making this up on the spot again. I'm just going to quickly show you the graph for quarter 4. So excuse me, I'll bring it up on my screen so I can tell you what I'm talking about. And you can see it doesn't look like I'm actually on track based on the plan I set when I hit 22 stone. I'll tell you now, I wasn't supposed to hit 22 stone last year. I've got to work out where we're at. So this is ahead of plan if you go back to the very original master plan, but as I said, I was always going to reset 12-week plans every time I broke a stone. So yeah, there's a bit of catching up to do to get back on track with that. I was tempted to say new year, new start, and this is when I restart my goals, but what's the point? I'm halfway through a goal, I might as well finish this off and then set the new goal, keep going like that. But improvements are always good, so we're going to keep going that way. And just to quickly show you quarter 1, so this quickly shows you the last 2 weeks of December and then starts showing you January onwards. And well, I can still pull it back. I'm £2.5 pound off where I should be. On my cheat sheet, this is actually week 6 of the road to 21 stone, so actually I should be 21 stone 7 pounds. That's not that difficult to pull back if I pull my finger out and do everything I did in weeks 1 to whatever it was when I was doing really well. So that's what I'm going to concentrate on for the next couple of weeks, basically getting back on track with make sure I hit my step goal, make sure I don't go to takeaways, make sure I eat the right stuff, that sort of thing, basically. Oh, excuse me. I am fiddling a lot, I know. I am struggling a bit with the talking still, but I really do want to keep these going. If I miss a week, I'm going to struggle to get back on track. You saw what happened when I stopped doing daily videos. I'm not going to restart daily videos, but I'm going to commit to a midweek update. So, considering I film this on Sunday morning, I think it'd be a good time to film it on Wednesday evening when I come home from work. Obviously, if I've got an event going on, I may have to delay that a day or do it earlier a day, just seeing where we're at, but it just means I can give you a view of how the week's going. It won't include a weigh-in, it'll literally just be I'm doing the right stuff, that sort of thing, but it's just basically to keep me going more than anything else. Now I've just noticed, oopsies, I've got a stain on my brand new pyjamas. Mum will not be impressed. I'll be washing them soon anyway, so it's fine. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. 2017 is bringing a couple of new experiences to me. The big one at the minute is I was planning to go to Florida later this year, towards the end of the year, and that's where the weight loss was coming in, so I could go on the rides. But I've had another offer to go the other way around the world and go to China. And that poses a little bit of a challenge, but I actually do want to do it. I really want to go, so that's actually what I'm going to do. Instead of going to Orlando, Florida, which I've been to 6 times before, I absolutely love the place, but in fairness, there's quite a few things under renovation whilst we were planning to be there, so it's probably better to go there once all those renovation works are complete and we can actually go experience things properly. I will be, at this moment in time, I've not booked anything yet, so I could change my mind yet, but at this moment in time I will be going to China on an escorted tour. Now the itinerary is full on. There's going to be a lot of walking involved, and it includes the Great Wall of China as well. So the weight loss program absolutely must continue, and I must make sure I build up my resistance to walking. But you don't get that sort of offer every day, let's be honest. So yeah, that's the first challenge. The second challenge on that is the food. If you remember my food vlogs I was doing when I first started this, how simple is my food? And how much food do they eat in China that I actually eat? I mean, straight off, I don't like rice. I just do not like the way it feels going down your throat. And obviously I've got seafood allergies and other things like that. So that's why I'm looking at trying a new food every week, and also getting this proper allergy testing. I've said this a few times and I've never managed to make it there yet, but I will actually go get some proper allergy testing done at some point. Now I'm still trying to work out how to organise that, and as I say, this sore throat was delaying me a week basically. But I think I do need to do that, so I think the plan will be probably not this week, so I want to make sure I'm fully recovered, but the week after, probably with the help of my sister, who keeps trying to get me to eat different things, so this will be a delight for her, I'm sure. I'll probably be trying something new every week. And some of my other friends have already said they'll help out with that as well, so I'm sure one way or another someone will make me try something different. There's also some weddings for me to attend, including my sister's, so again, I need to make sure I look reasonable for that. I mean, I already look better than I did for the wedding last year, but I was pretty much my heaviest then, and I'm pretty certain if my friends are watching this they're going to say you looked fine. I didn't. I need to look a lot better than that. please don't do that to me, because I might start going, oh, I looked fine, I'll go back to where I was. I'm not going to do that. So yeah, one of them is my sister's, as I say. So I'm pretty certain she'll want me to look a bit thinner than I have done. I'm not going to say when they are or where they are or anything like that. You'll find out basically on the next vlog I do after them. And I'll try and include photos of how I looked on those as well for you. In fact, I will show you a picture of how I looked at the last wedding as well, just to embarrass myself, because it's not pretty. Yeah, as you can see. Anyway, back to reality. So yeah, there's those to deal with as well. There's nothing else for me to say at this point, I don't think. I really must start looking at writing scripts for this, obviously, because I do spend very little time actually thinking about what I'm saying, and then I ramble on about rubbish that you probably don't care about. But if you like what I'm doing, hit that like button, subscribe to this channel, and also don't forget there'll be a new channel launching soon, link in the description. Leave comments, encouragements, suggestions, things I need to improve, things I'm not doing right. If you do dislike, put a comment saying why you don't like what I'm doing. And yeah, hope to see you next time.